All right, folks, we're back, and we're going to continue to talk about major crimes. In the last segment, we're talking about TNT's Big Show. It's going to be back for season 5, beginning on June 13th. It's a great show. If you're a fan of crime dramas and that kind of thing, if you're not already on it, you got to figure out how to get yourself plugged in and caught up. It's a fantastic show. And Phillip Keene's talking about his character Buzz, and he's really just grown and changed so much. It really, especially over season 4 into season 5, we'll really see how much and where they go with that. And Philip, when you start to kind of look back, and I know this has been a big transition in your own life as far as transitioning towards acting, what are some of the things that you kind of come away with from this experience that have really kind of changed you more on a personal level?
I think it's really interesting that people want to give you more attention maybe than you're used to getting, in that it's nice to be able to turn that light back onto somebody else. We just recently received an award from Covenant House, which is a place here in Los Angeles and a couple of other locations that deals with homeless youth in this country. A lot of the kids that have been thrown away or abandoned by their family. It's hard to imagine, but it happens a lot. And because of our representation of Rusty, who was a throwaway kid, they took the time to honor us because of our portrayal in that. And also, I'm able to volunteer my time and different charities that I get to work with. Most recently, on Saturday, the LAPD's Memorial Fund, the Sunshine Kids, which is an organization that helps kids with cancer, and a personal one for me, which is the Pan Am Worldlings Foundation, which is attempting to build a museum to honor the aviation first that the company had.
All right, well, let's just stay right there and spin our wheels, because your Pan Am collection is so massive. Are we just going to try to hijack everything you own there, Mike? Are we just going to, is just the Phillip Keene wing is over here to the left, people, just keep moving this direction, or how's it going to play out?
We should do that. We're in negotiations right now with the Cradle of Aviation Museum on Long Island in New York to take over one of the mezzanine levels and put our first exhibit in, hopefully sometime early next year.
And
I've got about 3,000 pieces in my own collection. Yeah, it is.
3,000 pieces. That's awesome.
Yeah, what started off as just a little obsession with matchbooks and advertising, it turned into a collection of about 3,000 pieces, spanning decades from the 1940s until we closed business in 1991.
What are some of the things that you'd still love to find?
There's a couple of uniforms that I haven't been able to get my hands on, and some of the accessories that go with that. Some of the early china from the 1930s. If you can imagine, a lot of it didn't make it.
Sure.
Kind of old to hang on to stuff like that. But just things of that nature. Yeah.
Phillip Keene is talking to us about Major Crimes, TNT's show that's headed into season 5, starting on June 13th. And he's back as Buzz, of course, and it's a fantastic show. And it's always great to talk to Phil about some different things. And